cut out on us. About to give me something to eat though. They cut out on us, y'all. They cut out on us. I didn't even see the timer. But yeah, I gotta tell y'all the story. I gotta tell y'all. So, yeah, y'all ever seen, and only people that done worked in a warehouse know what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of y'all ain't never worked in a warehouse before, so you probably wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so yeah, y'all know that he gonna be looking for his wife. He gonna be looking for his wife in all departments. And I done seen so many times, y'all. When we get on the job, when we got off the job, by the time we was off the job, yo, they're no longer together. Alright, they was no longer together. Alright, so again, get your woman out the motherfucking warehouse. Alright, please. I beg you. Alright, because there's some wolves out there. And you think your woman just loyal? Shit. Alright, but yeah, that's probably pretty much it for the remedy. We got somebody that, or what we got, tickets. We got a brother that has some marijuana, got himself out. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more like this, cause it's definitely, I want the people that doesn't believe in this, or just new people that see people that are successful. All right, just like when you turn on TV, when you let's say you like basketball, what's the highest form of success in basketball? The NBA. So what are you gonna watch to see that? Okay, this is real. This is the NBA. All right, this is the NBA. All right, so you're going to watch the NBA because you're an inspired NBA player. So if you're an inspired remedy holder or remedy achiever, what you think you should watch? People with remedy, or hear people with remedy. You shouldn't be in no fucking groups that ain't nobody. Y'all, for y'all that are in groups, I ain't said this in a minute, but make sure you go back to your group. Especially if you've been in that motherfucker for damn a year, 2 years. Yo, just ask, does anybody in this motherfucker have remedy? Watch how fast you get kicked out. Watch how fast you get kicked out. Say it just like that. Does anybody in this motherfucker have remedy? They be like, we don't talk like that in my group. Sorry, I'm going to have to dismiss you. You're being very combative. All right, we're here to learn. Okay, this is a sanctuary for learning. All right, we're here to take all processes. This is how you know it's some bullshit. We're here to take all process. We're here to hear all processes. Okay, all processes are welcomed. All right, we just want to make this a safe haven for people to learn this information. It's free to come in. We don't charge. Like, man, you doing worse than charging. What? You putting a whole bunch of ingredients in a pot that don't go. And you worried why people can't cook, or why people can't, you know what I'm saying, muster up no good flavor from the processes they coming up with. All that shit just nasty. It's like you spit off. Oh, it didn't work. Tried that. It didn't work. Ew. Yeah, you got like 50 different ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, get the fuck out them groups, y'all. Get out them damn groups. How many groups was I in like that? Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not going to say I didn't learn nothing. Like, I'm not going to say I didn't learn anything. All right, don't. I'm just going to say it was a lot of shit in there that was making it hard to comprehend the shit. All right, so I had to kind of piece what I could and what I couldn't. Like, okay, let me. Someone suggested me to make a stamp and stamp my bill. I told them it's a different process and they keep me from the group. Told you. Hey, you should have asked them, have you got remedy utilizing the stamps? Because just give me the stamps that you have. Yeah, so you say somebody was paying $800 a month. Yeah, they charge you rent. They were using that on their rent. So if it's 20 of y'all and it's $800 a month, and that person don't have remedy, bam! Wham! Wham! Bro, were you learning a lot from the Morris Bros? No. No, I never had a Morris brother pull me to the side and teach me what I knew. Of course, I started meeting brothers on the way, but I started like diving into like Moorish history myself. Like I was like hood hopping, if you will. I was going from, I went from Christianity to Muslim to Pan African, you know what I'm saying, to Buddhist to Hindu, you know, to all kinds of Israelite. I didn't try to go down the Moor path. Being the Garveyite. It was a lot. Like I said, I've been in a lot of different groups. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even the consumer law contract groups that I got in. So I've been like, I know what to look for. I know why people join groups. I've seen the people in groups that just there just to try to pick up all the crumbs from people. They don't do no studying. I've seen the people that overexert themselves. The people that really can do better without the motherfucking groups. All right, that person that's holding the group together, but they're taking time for their personal process because they're helping everybody with their low, poor, unthought out questions. It's a lot of people like that that's in a lot of groups. Like you're way better off yourself. Think about it. A lot of y'all is probably the source that gives the info to the damn group. Every time you bring new info, they come ask you, "Hey, have you did this yet?" And then you be like, "Nah, not yet, but I heard this is a." You see what I'm saying? Like you striking people's interest. That's the intel. Like get the fuck out of there. All right, because they ready to make you the group leader and you don't have remedy. And a lot of people get lost in the money. Like, oh, I'm about to discharge people. You know, and it's like, yo, it's gonna be bad on your conscience. You're never gonna have remedy. I know a group don't got remedy when they talk about a whole bunch of different processes. If I see a person, they say, "Hey, my group have we talk about this, we talk about all process." Like, man, I know y'all ain't got no motherfucking remedy. Or at least I know y'all ain't cooking with no good food over there. I know that food over there nasty as shit. Because ain't nobody fucking read. It's like probably like 3 people reading. Everybody else is waiting for what the group come together and say, "Hey, what are we doing this week? Are we sending everything off? Hey, guys, are we all on the same page? Okay, I'm about to go down now. I'm about to send everything off now. Are we still writing our names on the back?" Hey, man, y'all let me know if I'm lying or not. Are we still writing our names in red? Last person said we're not doing that anymore. Is that true? Like, yo, goddamn. The fuck is this? So the guy I've been in groups like that. And I've been a motherfucker saying some shit like that. Like, yo, we still writing in red. It's still signifying the blood. Yo, y'all, I felt like I had to go through that though. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through that just to see like, damn. Okay. It's because I wasn't fucking reading. So when people ask me now, like, damn, like, what books do you read? What books? Like, I don't read fucking books. You know, so I got one book I've been having. That's The Business Law by Henry R. Cheeseman. All right, and I just read straight acts. I read the Bill of Exchange Act, Federal Reserve 1 and 2, Section 16, 1 and 2, the Necessity Vi Act, all right, the Constitution. Y'all, I'm a simple person. Y'all, y'all think I'm in this motherfucking mad scientist studying my motherfucking brains out. No, okay, all right, I love my life. I like to sit in my drawers and smoke, all right, I like to chill in my drawers and smoke. All right, sometimes I don't even have drawers on it. It's just that y'all just see the upside. Like if I got up, what? Yeah, it's the Henry R. Cheeseman. All right, business law, international law. You know, so I don't have book. That's the only book. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like books is from man. All right, the reason why a lot of people, hey, have you read Meet Your Straw Man? Like, no, I have not read Meet Your Straw Man. And I'm glad I ain't read the fucking Meet Your Straw Man. Because ain't no such thing as no goddamn meeting your fucking straw man. All right? When I read all the laws, it has nothing about no damn straw. What straws are they talking about? It talks about estates. It talks about creditors. I see debtors. I see things like a taxpayer, payee, endorser, endorsee. I don't see nothing about no motherfucking secure party creditor packet for suckers. Alright, I don't see nothing about no UCC1, UCC3, UCC5, UCC9. Now, if I seen that shit, I would do it. Alright, but that's just not what I'm reading. Alright, that's just not what I'm reading. Alright? That's just not what I'm fucking reading. And y'all tell me if the racks that I just said, do y'all see those words? I don't see them. It's like I've been talking about the same shit for the last 3 years, y'all, and I still have people, hey, brother, you can help me with my secure party creditor packet. Hey, brother, can you help me with my straw man? I'm like, family, where did you, man, go back to where you came from with that information. We don't do that here. Okay? We don't know what a straw man is. Now, granted, I know it's in Black Law's Dictionary. I know, family. I'm not saying it's just a... All I'm saying is that shit has no power. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody say UCC 8 and 9 is bomb. It might be bomb. But I don't read none of that shit in the laws. Who said we had to do that? That's all I'm saying. Nobody... The Bill of Exchange don't say do a UCC. The Federal Reserve don't say do a UCC. The Constitution don't say nothing about a UCC. So where does it come from? That's all I'm asking. Because I hear a lot of people I'm still putting it together. I'm like, yo, folks be wearing that shit on their chest like they done called a body for it. Like, yeah, UCC all day. You know what I'm saying? UCCs, straight up, man. Folks be banging that UC. You would think they would have success. I'm like, yo, you a secure party creditor. And they'd be like, well, I'm still getting my packet together. But, yeah, I'm almost done with it. I just got to go authenticate my birth certificate on the federal level, on the state level, and I'll be a secure party creditor. I'll be like, if you don't shut the fuck up. I'm like, if you don't shut your ass up, if you don't shut the fuck up. Hey, that's one trap I did not fall down. Alright, I did not fall down the secure party creditor packet for suckers route. Alright, I did not. Alright, so that's why I kind of talk about it how I do. Now, somebody might got remedy on it. Like I said, I could be dead wrong, family. I'm just telling y'all what I'm reading. Okay, just simple. I'm just telling y'all what I'm reading. Alright, I'm just like that. I don't see that shit. Like when people get to talking about that, y'all ever watch Charlie Brown and you could never hear what the fuck his teacher was saying? It was like womp 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 womp. Like soon as a person talking about, soon as I see the SPC, because it took me a minute to even know what SPC meant. You know what I'm saying? Folks like, hey man, can you help me with my SPC process? I'm like, what is this? What is SPC? Oh, it's my secure party creditor packet. I'm like, oh. And it's all here, womp womp, womp womp, womp womp, womp womp. They're like, can you help me become a sovereign citizen? I'm like, what? Sovereign what? Womp 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 womp, womp womp womp. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that's all I'm hearing. Because what is that? What is a sovereign citizen? It's either you're sovereign or you're not. Okay? What? It's like saying I'm a free slave. What's going on? No, family. All right? That's the minor in us. Y'all know kids regurgitate things they hear from other kids, not even knowing what they saying. A kid that just walk around and say a cuss word that don't even make sense. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. I'm like, who the hell said that? Like, where you learn how to say that, little Jimmy? Fuck shit. Who the hell he been around? And folks walking around saying cuss words that don't even make sense. I want to work on my sovereign citizenship. Like, well, you're going to be working on that for the rest of your motherfucking life because it doesn't exist. It's like a dog chasing his tail. That's cut. It's like a dog chasing a cut tail. God damn. So, all right, I'll just leave you with this. All right, make sure y'all are reading what you are doing. All right, make sure y'all are reading what y'all are doing. Okay. Please don't be a wee. I got locked up before and I heard a brother back there screaming at sovereign citizen. He was like, y'all gotta feed me an alkaline diet. Y'all can't give me. I'm like, brother, do you know where you at, boy? I'm like, boy, do you know where you at? That man asked for an alkaline diet. We was somewhere deep off in the country of Georgia, y'all. This man, he said, I'm a sovereign citizen. You must provide me with the appropriate meal. I demand an alkaline. Y'all, I was like, what the fuck? And the guards was laughing at him. I came in, they was like, hey, do you know anything about this sovereign citizenship? Are you one of those? I was like, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. I was traveling. I don't know. I'm a law-abiding consumer. All right, I don't know what this sovereign. I don't know what he's talking about because he was saying it all wrong. Not saying, he was just in the back saying the wrong shit, y'all. He was like, I don't have to abide by laws. I can do what I want. I don't have to go by the. I'm like, bro, you sounded combative as hell, bro. Then he started crying. All right. I mean, first time I got locked up, I cried first night because you like, oh man, what? I gotta be here for 4 months. What? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got it. But he started crying like, yo man, you can't be talking to them folks like that and then start crying. Somebody said they're trying to figure out the filing. Family, go down to your courthouse, family. I seen your comment. You said you went down to the courthouse and they didn't give you no information, family. Now let's stop and think. So you went down to the courthouse, asked them how to file a lawsuit, and they said, I can't help you. Come on, family. Now, if you go down there asking for legal advice, of course they're going to say, I can't help you. They can't give you legal advice. You can't ask for no templates. There are what papers, family? There are no papers. That's why have you been paying attention? They don't give you papers. You file the papers. It's called Word document, and you type up your claim. What papers are you talking about? There are any papers. It's like people hop on my posts. I'll be seeing y'all comment. You need to go over to court. You need to go over court. You need to go over. I did go over court. Come on, family. Come on. So go back down there to your courthouse and say, hello. Is there any way you can point me into direction so I can file a federal claim? Do not ask for no papers. Don't ask for no templates. That's asking for help. They're not going to help you. That's not their jobs. Their job is to direct you. You need to look for direction, not answer. You got to look for direction. I mean, you ain't got it, man. But yeah, you don't got to use them. But I tell folks to go down to the courthouse so you can get familiar with the courthouse. See, it's just a bank. That's all courthouse is. It's just a bank. Yeah, they gave you civil because you didn't ask for the federal. Why did you? If I'm going to Burger King to get a Whopper and they give me some chicken nuggets, I'm going to be like, yo, I asked for a Whopper. I don't want a chicken nugget. Yeah, you got to be more specific. They gave you just went up there and say, hey, I'm looking for a file. And they just gave you some. All right, well, yeah. You got to be direct. Because I never said go down there and just ask how to file. I said ask how to file a federal claim. Why did we say that? Because it's breach of contract. Why would we even accept the civil? It's not civil. Yeah, Yeah, you know what to say. But if you know what to say, why did you accept the civil claim? Because now, so did you know what's going on? But that lets me know you're not standing on nothing. You're letting them direct you. If I'm going down to the court, hey man, point me to how to file a federal claim, and they hand me a civil, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm here to do a federal claim. Can you? Where's the office to file my federal claim? I'm not doing no civil. And you have to have your own papers, family. Like, so what let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What do you want me to go over right now? I'll go over whatever you want me to go over right now. Which part of the court process do you want me to go over? Why do I do the as above, so below? Because it's an amazing symbol. First of all, take Baphomet out your brain, out your mind, all right, and understand what the symbol represents. Because it is as above, so below. What's above is below. The letter to sin, you want me to go over the letter to sin, family? I'm not going over that. What have you been doing this whole process, family? What letter to sin? What letter are you talking about? I knew that's what you was about to ask. I was thinking you was going to ask more specific, like, that's a vague. What letter do I send? What is your claim? Did you build your claim? Did you build your case? That's what the letter is saying, family. It's not you're looking for a template. There is not a letter. It's a letter that you create. Or can you tell me what happened with your case? Can you tell me what happened with your case? Because if you can't tell me what happened with your case, family, please don't go file anything. Because you're about to lose. If you don't know how to tell what happened, that's what they're asking you. The letter is you telling them what happened. Family, go to Word document and type up everything that has happened from point A to point Z. That's the claim. What's the claim? What do you want to happen due to their violations? Exactly. You had no response to all three. They probably ignoring you because something's in them telling them you don't have anything to stand on. They're not scared of you. They're not scared of you. I'm going to be honest, family. If you asking that, family, you keep studying, family. I just don't want you to get in a situation you filing a claim against them and then they countersue you. Because it's going to You feel what I'm saying? Because think about this. Let's say somebody sue me on a federal level and they don't have a well put together case. I'm going to countersue them for wasting my fucking time. All right? So please, family, keep studying. Yeah, some people laugh, but you gotta think, some people don't know how to rebut those countersuits. You see what I'm saying? Now, some people can, but some people can't. If a person can't endorse a bill, do you think they're gonna be able to defend a countersuit? Fuck no. So before y'all get in these people's face, wasting their motherfucking time, slapping pieces of paper together, not understanding what's going on. All right? That shit ain't peaches and cream how you think it is. All right, you're going to have to study. You're going to have to put the work in. Yeah, put it in the letter. Send it in. What you waiting on? If you had that type of confidence, family, that confidence would have led you to what you would have done. You know what I'm saying? Confidence leads you to certain... If your confidence isn't leading you to the answer, you know what I'm saying? Like, that confidence is not real. Like, you gotta have confidence. And like I say, you might like. I'm just talking, fam. I'm just talking in general, not just you, just in general. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, because it's not just you; it's other people that has the same. You know what I'm saying? You were just brave enough to have this conversation, but it's somebody right now had this same question. Like, damn, I was waiting around thinking he was gonna tell me the letter. Do you have a letter in this class? You know what I'm saying? Because everything I teach leads up to, can you tell the story? Meaning you're the only one that can tell me your life story. Like, when were you born? What did you do when you was 5? What was your major injury? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you do for your 10th birthday? What did you get for your 15th birthday? You know what I'm saying? Only the actual person can give us first-hand knowledge. It's just like with this. You're the only one that can get first-hand knowledge. So you got to kind of go to YouTube. You look, how do I, first steps of filing a federal claim? Man, let me just see if I catch y'all in the lie right quick. Because, a lot of people be saying they can't find it. Let me just go to Google right quick. I'm just going to type in how to file a federal claim. Filing a complaint. What are examples of federal claims? Hold on. Filing a lawsuit. Let's read. It says, filing a lawsuit in federal court. Generally, the law requires that you first try to settle your discrimination complaints by going through the administrative complaint process. Before you file a lawsuit. In other words, you generally cannot go directly to court to sue an agency. Rather, you first need to try and resolve your complaint through the administrative complaint process set up by Congress. Wow. All right, let's keep reading. It says exceptions to requirements for filing a lawsuit. There are 2 exceptions to this general rule. If your complaint involves age discrimination, you can skip the administrative complaint process altogether and go directly to court. Claim involves gender-based pay discrimination and you wish to bring an action under the Equal Pay Act, you can skip the administrative complaint process and file a lawsuit anytime within 2 years of the date the discrimination occurred, 3 years if the discrimination is willful. Keep in mind, though, Title 7 also makes it illegal to discriminate based on sex. All right, so age-based. I'm trying to figure out what's the steps. How to file a federal claim. Let's read. How to file a lawsuit in the federal court. In the United States common law system, most cases involve civil complaints between individuals or business entities can be argued in county or circuit courts at the state level. Quite a few cases, however, end up before a federal district court. Choosing where to file a lawsuit is a matter of jurisdiction, which means that certain facts surrounding the case and characteristics of the parties involved must be considered prior to filing. The types of civil actions heard by federal courts are pretty diverse. Many of the cases are claims against the system, which means that the complaints are filed against government agencies or officials who have allegedly violated one or more federal laws. For example, a woman entering the U.S. at the border crossing point in Canada may file a complaint against customs officers who damaged her car during an inspection. It is important to remind that many federal laws have statutory equivalents through the doctrine of uniform laws. Federal courts have limited jurisdiction. The only cases that review exclusively are matters relating to copyright patents and federal taxes. Civil complaints must be either related to a federal question of law or involve plaintiffs and defendants residing in different states who will argue over claims exceeding $75,000. All right, filing a federal claim. Once the venue has been selected, the initial filing will require 4 documents. It says 1, the complaint with the names, address of the parties, the jurisdiction, allegations, and the desired relief. Now, does it don't say what's the form called? You see, there is no fucking form. You see what I'm saying? It's you have to type this up Word document. Literally, you have to state, all right, the address, or basically the names of the party, who's the defendant, who's the plaintiff. All right, you gotta say the addresses of the 2 places or 2 persons. All right, it says the jurisdiction, meaning which court are you filing in. That's why you gotta find which court are you supposed to file it in. All right, and also the allegation and the desired relief. What's the allegation? Breach of contract. Exactly. That's why I say you gotta create your own template. Like, that's why I say if a person really understands what they're doing, by the time they get to that point, they should understand what they're doing. Nobody should be going through first letter, second letter, third letter, then getting to the point of filing a lawsuit and then saying, I don't know what to put on the paper. I don't know how that makes sense. Me personally, I don't know how, because if a person really been studying, they know why they sent the first letter off, second letter off, third letter. That's why I say a lot of people grab my course and just be trying to do the step by step, and then they get to a step and like, what do I do now? Like, what do you mean what you do now? You do what you're overstanding. What is your overstanding telling you to do? If your overstanding has got you at a stuck point, that means you need to go back some. You need to go back. All right? You need to read some more. You need to study some more. All right? Because if you can't tell a story, if you're having issues telling a story, that means you're lying. All right? That means you're lying. All right? And I know you're telling the truth. And it's just a fact of trying to put it in a believable story, but you don't want to get the lying. You want to be honest. You want to speak from the heart. What happened? Who's the parties? Who stole your shit? Who whooped your ass? Who did it? All right, what's their address? All right, what's the claim against you? Oh, they beat your ass with breach of contract? Okay, what's your relief? All right, you want them to apply the principal's balance to the account each and every month for here on out, and you want to renew the contract? Okay, all right. Yeah, it's right there, y'all. That's Googleable. I just typed in how to file a claim. It didn't say, hey, go here, go down, go get this form. You got to file a form 1038B. They don't say none of that. It's just you have to file. All right, bring your documents. Your documents. All right, hopefully I was able to clear that up. All right, because nobody should be at a standstill. Definitely when you done sent all three, because it's not the time to be waiting around trying to piece together the last pieces. Definitely when you got them on a time clock, because they're counting your days down. They're like, oh, damn, they done went outside. They pussy. They don't know how to sue. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know how to sue. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know how to sue. But yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in August 19th. All right, August 19th. We're going to go do the online class. All right, link is in my bio. All right, we're going over evictions. We're going over how to take over your rent. All right, specifically directing towards rent. For those that got mortgages, you as well. All right, this is for everyone. All right, that's laying your head somewhere in a comfortable home or an uncomfortable home. All right, if you're paying monthly or you're working to pay that bill off, make sure you come on August 19th to learn how to endorse your whole lease. All right, so, so make sure y'all tap in with that. We're going to be going over codes. So far, I know the code for Florida to get out of all rents. And I know the code for Ohio, thanks to a brother that's on his way to remedy. Now, if anybody finds any codes in your state, I'm trying to have all 50 states by the time I hit August 19th. Try to have all 50 states where the codes basically showing where the landlord must pay the tenant back interest. All right, every state has it. You just gotta find it. All right, I would definitely go to your state's codes, state status codes. All right, and literally start reading from the top to the bottom. Probably tenants, landlord obligations. All right, so yeah, that's what it is, family. That's what it is. But yeah, if you have those and you come into the class, bring it with you. All right, it's gonna be very powerful, because you might got somebody to live over in the city next door to you that can utilize that same code. You know what I'm saying? So I know the Florida code by heart. It's the 8349. It's landlords and tenants. It literally says where the landlord is supposed to pay the tenant 5%. All right, interest. All right, where the hell you see that at? Where landlords pay motherfucking tenants. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta really understand what the law is talking about. Law is telling you the answer. But a lot of times we read shit and read all. No, that can't be right. We gotta work to pay bills. We can't just not pay bills. Like, people really be saying goofy shit like that. We can't just live anywhere free. No one said anything about it being free. We don't know the deal. All right. So yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hold it down. Make sure y'all tap in with the classes. Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube. All right. Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube. All right. Cause as soon as I get to 1,000 followers on YouTube, I can go live on YouTube, y'all. I can go live on YouTube. All right, you already know how the lives get. It's going to go crazy on that side. All right, so make sure y'all follow my YouTube. All right, YouTube page is Hood Consumer Advisors. Make sure y'all tap in, Hood Consumer Advisors, Hood Consumer Advisors. Make sure y'all go subscribe. All right, because a lot of my lives, I'm going to kind of start funneling them there, YouTube. So it's Hood Consumer Advisor. All right, Hood Consumer Advisor. All right, yes. All right, yes. All that. I haven't paid rent in 6 months. Okay. Where to pay on August 19th? Got to go online. You got to go on the Buy Your Family. Just follow the link. All right, so yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Hood Consumer Advisor. Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube. Make sure y'all share the page, and make sure y'all lock in. Make sure y'all tap in. I think it's like 200 seats already booked for the August 19th class, so I already know it's gonna be a huge class. We're gonna try to keep it at 400, but we at 200 right now. So yeah, I don't. Every time I look on there, it's like it's a fluctuation of people tapping in. So. Grab your seat. August 19th. That class is $100. $100 to learn how to get out of all your rent. Okay, literally how to perform your rent. All right, don't miss out. All right, next in-person class will be in Chicago, September 23rd. All right, September 23rd, Chicago. All right, so make sure y'all clear y'all dates. That'll be the next in-person class. Enforce and endorse. All right, yeah. No more chargebacks. No more credit cards. None of that. We done with that. All right, y'all. Peace and love, y'all. Y'all have a good night.